Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and today we're going to be playing some more Metaphor ReFantazio. Hey there, Callista. Hey, TVPG. Hey, Kura, welcome. Hope you're all doing alright. Still, getting used to, like, I suppose, like, just after midday streams, because I tend to wake up late. And it sort of throws me off when I'm like, oh, it's 1 p.m, you gotta stream. And like, really? I've only been up for a little while. I've hardly done anything, and I'm already streaming? What's going on? Yeah, it's sort of like the only time that's sort of convenient for some people, so we do try to have this one where we can. And it has been a little bit since I've been able to do this stream as well, because work's been constantly intervening to reschedule things, but today they can't do that. So, let's get back into Metaphor, shall we? Alright. So, as always, do let me know if there are any issues with the audio or anything like that. And I think we've got a little bit of assassinating to do, so let's go. And then I'm sure that the game will be over after we have put in the correct monarch. Like all hail the monarchy, right? Okay. Yeah. So. Read over there so loud. Okay.
You keep away from me.
Damn racists. Alright. Yeah, guess.
Stay there.
Alright, the king was actually murdered. Yeah, that's certainly true. Hey, Kaya. The Grand Cathedral. Let's go.
It's time.
Yeah, head to the... Yeah, so we're at the Grand Cathedral now. Oh. Gotta hurry inside. Okay, so what was the map?
Alright then.
Alright, so...
Alright then.
We're down there. So I was looking at the yellow indicator, and that was throwing me off a little bit. Yellow. What does that mean? Then. Oh, sorry. I think it might just be indicating like specific locations if need be. Okay. Thank you very much, Kaya. Even though I've had this one for a little while now, I still like hearing compliments about it. I think it's really well done. Lamar child.
Hey, mister!
My mum said that she's going to see the royal funeral. Not me, though. I'm going to stay home and play with my dad.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hope nothing happens to us in this time of instability. Royal funeral's being held.
Oh, dear me.
All the gongs playing. Easy to get lost here. Let's try not to wander off. No problem, chum. Alright. Inside the cathedral. I mean, it could be. Able to look around here. I just dislike all the noise. I mean, it's pretty quiet at the moment. Considering it's just like the gongs. Got no music. As our fairy's not playing any music. She should play some music for us. I feel like she should play some music.
Nice.
Burly Butcher.
What should I do?
Oh, people may be flooding in for the royal funeral. Well, I'm not raising my prices for a quick reeve. That's how I'm paying my respects to His Majesty. Holy meat. I mean, considering you're outside the cathedral, I suppose that makes sense, right?
Actually,
I used to think meat was only cooked at home or shopped. But these gauntlet runners the rich folk drive around have kitchens in them, apparently. Gauntlet runners. I'd like to try riding in one someday. Beto meat. Increase its edible area. Cooking ingredient. Well, I don't have any reeve at the moment, so I can't afford any of your holy meats.
Amazing.
Process of grand trad. Simply amazing. Run all over the country. Water merchant.
It's quite fresh.
Sorry to break it to you, but we're planning to close up shop early today. We're in mourning for the king and all.
Fancy a chat?
It's not just any old water, you know. Won't find such clean well water anywhere else. My husband goes through loads of trouble bringing it back here, so please don't say it's overpriced. Pristine clear water. Clean water drawn from a well, cooking ingredient. I mean, I suppose it's like you don't have to draw it up from the well yourself, so... mildly sweet beverage made of water diluted fruit juice. 30 MP to 1 ally. Is that expensive? I'm not sure. Oh, memorandum. Water merchant. Oh, she's important apparently, not like the butcher. Merchants who sell precious potable water. Especially vital in Grand Trad, where lack of water is a chronic issue because of heavy desertification. That's right, there was a desert like right outside the city. Water merchants know where safe water sources exist and how to purify drinking water, and do not reveal their trade secrets to others. In times of disaster or extreme drought, water can be valued higher than gold. A majority of water merchants are parapists, who have no qualms about the arduous labor that the profession demands. Alright. I mean, genius idea, making your capital city in the desert, right? Or close to a desert. Like, I've played Civilization, you're supposed to build, like, cities next to water sources. Wonder what it's like inside. I got this friend working for a nice family. She'll get to watch the royal funeral from the good seats. Are you a party member? Alright, let's keep on walking around. Actors are so improper. What do they think a royal funeral is? My, how time flies.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's keep wandering around. Inside's already packed. Glad I can visit the Grand Cathedral.
Gone to shite, this has.
Oh, damn it. This is the worst. Looks like there are some bugs mixed in the spices. You picture that Clamar regular of mine all red in the face screaming at me. Looks like I'll be down a customer from here on. Yeah, gotta make sure your bugs stay out of your spices.
Proper aces.
Well, I tell you, sir. You made it just in time.
Whoa.
Must come from the royal funeral. Grand Cathedral's already so crowded. I don't know if they actually made it in time.
Proper aces.
Parapus mourn by dancing throughout the night. That's an interesting way to mourn. Stores will turn quite a profit. Alright, so that was the meat merchant. And let's go explore up this way, where we haven't yet. Oh, hang on. Rumble. Who was behind the king's death? I'm disappointed that they stopped there. This country is rotten to the core. Needs to collapse, once and for all. That is quite a disrespectful thing to say. Why, I must agree. That's definitely some politically relevant conversations going on there. Elderly sanctor. To think that so many would gather like this. I suppose it is to be expected of a royal funeral. Was the late king that popular with the people? So as many have come only to see the Grand Cathedral.
Oh, dear me.
Okay. That was the recruitment
Let's
center.
not.
Might not be wise. Let's steer clear. Probably.
Yeah, amazing.
Night markets. What's the masked shopkeeper again? Young man, have you some interest in this shop's wares? Don't presume that this is just some paltry mustari shop. From the Molnova archipelago to Montario, we've wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect that fact accordingly, however. With all sorts of things, from gear with the power to heal to foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in your kitchen. What did he mean by that last bit? This place is a bit suspicious, but you want to buy something anyway? Selling sweet buns. I don't have the money for a mindless mallet, however. Seems that item is somewhat beyond your means. Apologies, but I can't lower the price for you. Unfortunate. Oh, this city. Way too big. Carried away and started running down the central street. Now look at me. Grand Cathedral feels like an eternity away. Just, put one foot in front of the other. Oh, apparently I'm able to go this way.
Leave it out, mate.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
Right back over here. Oh, it's got to tell me not to go that way. Oh well.
Dreadful.
Alright.
Whoa!
Yeah, amazing.
Here we are. Bounty hunter.
Serious?
It was a bounty I'd been after for a while. When I asked about it at the recruitment center, I heard that Katharina had already taken it out. I don't envy your luck. Must be rough having to go up against the best bounty hunter in the country. It is frustrating. I do honestly admire her for her excellent work. If she wasn't a carapace, I'm sure people would see her in a much better light.
Yeah, amazing.
I guess that was that person who is totally not a party member.
Yeah, amazing.
Over here. Yeah, I'm guessing that's you. Alright, so let's go into the crowd, shall we?
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. You ready? Let's go.
All right.
Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
They're making
Call. What is this?
a big show of it.
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden? And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian.
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness at the king's own funeral.
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality.
What a dick.
You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed.
I mean, you betrayed him in life,
Let your
so...
late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we... What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace! Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen to Cthulhu over here.
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty? The King? How? He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
No such thing as private voting,
I
huh?
hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden. Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Count Louise! He's catching up to Forden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it! Hey, who are you? Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey! Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius? Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Damn it.
The damned! Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alcest.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
Also,
He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the King's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Oh.
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
So I'll go and do that redeem now. I'm not gonna bloody do that during the middle of a cutscene. Moment, let's stretch a little bit. But yeah, so frickin' Louis is free to manipulate public opinion through intimidation, violence. But we're not allowed to assassinate him. Doesn't seem very fair, does it? All right.
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Keep it together. Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Party members have a chance to be afflicted with anxiety in two circumstances. Be ambushed in battle when they receive a critical hit from an enemy during battle. Allies inflicted with anxiety will be unable to control archetype skills, and attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons, among other things. Pay special attention to the status ailment. That is quite a nasty ailment there.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourselves. Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
So, yeah, can't do that because... Oh, it's literally just skips your turn if you press the button. That's rough. I thought it would just be like a prompt saying, oh hey, you can't do that.
Is there another way?
Alright.
Falling back.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful. You hit their weakness.
I can't. What a
Nice
shame.
dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Okay, no longer anxious, and thankfully they used it like a bludgeoning weapon. And as I thought, Skelemans are weak against bludgeoning. Or at least the spear ones.
Smash them up. Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful. You hit their weakness.
I can't afford
Those
to
ones
hold
are as
back.
well. Alright.
Warrior! What a mess.
Let's stay calm.
And we can get ourselves an extra turn.
In the name of justice!
We're going to have to use archetype abilities because he just deals enough damage regardless. So...
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the plan?
that works. Alright.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend.
A true patriot.
He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield, respect is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Wondering what she meant by that name. Unless, like, that's, like, Grius's, like, previous name or something?
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Absolutely.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
Why should it? Take help where you can get it. Like, we're all in this together.
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
None at all.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
It's alright. I've got the powers of Bonk on my side. Alright, Regolith Grand Cathedral. Is Hulkenberg going to join our party, or... No, we've got to catch up with her.
Over here!
Make haste! Very well. Necromancer. A man clad in black who appears to be one of Louise's closest aides. Certain physical characteristics of his suggest he's a half-blood, such as his single Clamar horn and the eye on his forehead that doesn't open. It's said he's powerful enough to single-handedly defeat a wave of oncoming soldiers. What's more terrifying is his ability to magically manipulate the deceased's remains into undead soldiers. Using manipulation magic on people's remains is considered a highly monstrous act, and mages who engage in it, called necromancers, lose all social standing. To wit, the upper echelons of Grand Trad society were aghast that Louis would leave such a madman unsupervised at all, much less at the royal funeral for the late king. I mean, at least logically, it seems that no one should be on Louise's side. Slave classes. A class of people considered so low across the kingdom that no one can be born into it. Rather, it is a restriction on citizenship imposed as a form of punishment for crimes. The criminal becomes the legal property of another for a fixed sentence, and during this period, any action that leads to a slave's death, participation in additional crimes, or even self-harm will result in the owner being charged. Hythlodaeus V. The Kingdom of Uchronia's former king. Prior to his assassination by Louis, he arranged for his death to trigger the royal magic, which prompted a competition for the throne's succession, in which every member of the kingdom was eligible, thus ushering in a time of unprecedented turmoil and uncertainty. His early reign was marked by substantial efforts to uphold his high-minded ideals, but his authority gradually diminished over the years. After the prince was attacked and presumed dead, he became an empty husk of his former self and stopped participating in politics. That he would prepare an elaborate, bizarre magic spell in secret, completely defying his style of reign until then, came as a complete shock to his subjects, further adding to the disarray. Alright, so the calendar. The Kingdom of Uchronia uses a 5-day week in its calendar. Alright, so Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and finally Idol's Day. Interesting. So you've got fire and water, but instead of like air or anything, you've got arbor and metal. Arbor referring to wood, so it's sort of like a combination of like the other classic elements of the Western world and like the Eastern like 5-element system, which had like wood and metal in there. Anyway, there are 365 days in a year and 12 months. Each month has 6 weeks, except December, which has 7, the last of which is called Idol's Week and is treated as a week of rest. Alright, so, our calendar is metric, I'm gonna say. Run on the metric calendar. The names of the calendar days are based in the creation myths of Sanctism, and thus Idol's Day is intended for rest and prayer. Likewise, the entire kingdom spends Idol's Week in preparation for a prosperous new year. That said, towns and villages in areas where Sanctism has less influence often have their own customs and names. Royal Flower. A white flower associated with the Uchronian royal family, also depicted on the national coat of arms. Though beloved by Uchronians for generations, as a sign of respect for the royal family, it is now customary to refrain from using the flower in familial celebrations. Until some decades ago, colonies of the flower could be seen across Grand Trad, but have since been lost because of the rapid expansion of Tradia Desert. It is said that few natural colonies exist in present day. Ah yes, desertification. So, a knight. A mark of esteem granted by the Kingdom of Uchronia in recognition of one's military merit, humanitarian efforts, scholastic achievement, or other noteworthy accomplishments. Except similar to like the becoming like a knight in Britain, especially these days. Those who have been knighted vow to uphold their powers in chivalric spirit, and today, many knights also vow to defend the Sanctist faith, viewing it as an intrinsic part of their noble duty after it was instated as the state religion. Knights are respected in society and enjoy various privileges to match their high status. However, if any knights conduct themselves in a manner contrary to chivalric values, they are deemed as disloyal to the king and thus heavily condemned. Knights turned criminal are commonly called fallen knights and lose all social credibility. Knights may be armed but are not necessarily members of the army. For example, royal knights serve the royal palace directly under the king. They may participate in the army under the king's command, but they are not subject to the whims of the military. And over here we have the Day of the Hero, annual holiday on October 27th of the Uchronian calendar, celebrating the 3 kingdoms of Uchronia, Oceania, and Motario as one united kingdom, as it remains to this day. More precisely, it celebrates the day that the first king of the United Kingdoms was coronated. The titular hero refers to the then king of Uchronia, who put an end to the Annex War. The former king Hythlodaeus V may have chosen this day to mark the end of the struggle for the throne because of its historical significance, a momentous day marking a kingdom's rebirth. And yeah, the royal magic of the previous king. The late Hythlodaeus V was the first king to invoke the royal magic in several hundred years. None could have foreseen its consequences, as it was planned in secrecy and was to be triggered only after his death. Its activation threw the capital into chaos. The magic he invoked was peculiar. He called for a competition of the people's support, stating that the crown would be conferred to whoever could win the most faith among the populace, regardless of birth or circumstance, at the end of a designated period. In addition, in order to monitor the competition, other phenomena appeared, including the royal palace floating into the sky, giant face of the king peering from beneath it, and the mysterious stones throughout the kingdom that depict those with the most support. No one yet knows the full extent of his magic. There was no one in the palace at the time, otherwise they're kind of stuck up there. Face rock. Peculiar giant rocks with candidates' faces on them appeared throughout the kingdom around the same time the royal magic was evoked. Evidence suggests that they were created by the royal magic. The general understanding is that the candidates' faces appear in prominence based off their public approval rating, and the rocks constantly alter in response to changes in those rankings. Apparently, candidates higher in ranking take up more of the rock's surface. Alright. Well, let's get a move on, shall we? Louis is indeed a bastard. Alright, so noble scripture, huh? That was just a value. Yep, sacred writings of sanctism. Gotcha.
Oh, God.
Can't hold on. Hold up. What? I'll heal there.
Over here!
We are upward bound!
This is bad.
Careful, it's going to collapse. Watch out! Drat! We've been separated. I say, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Problem is, there's no way up now. Seek another path. I shall ascend from here. But we'll catch up.
Alright.
Let us meet again above. Fight well, but not reckless.
Okay?
Alright, we need to find the way forward. There's a loot over here. Tarnished candelabra. That's our bonk abilities.
No. Looks like they found us.
What's the
What now?
what's the button to lock on again? We have popularity ranking, huh? LB, gotcha.
Right there. Time for some close-up.
There we go.
Keep the pressure on.
I see the enemy.
This is bad. They're onto us.
At least these guys are weak.
Right there. Forward!
Keep it up.
Very bonkable. Alright. Something over here, is there? Okay, can't get through there. Let's go up there. That. Got ourselves a broken igniter. Wait!
Blast!
Who the hell are these? Where'd they come from? Stay up! Necromancer. He's attacking defenseless civilians.
Like I'd let you.
We can't just leave them. Come on, we have to help. 100%.
Warrior! Let's wrap this up.
It's okay.
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford.
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
You're a straight stroll. What the hell are you doing?
What a shame.
Dodge! You've got
That's a fancy footwork stroll.
At least we're unscathed because of the evasion. Are you unhurt?
Yes.
Well, we're alright, thanks to you. But who are you? Which organization do you belong to?
The children!
Please save my son. He's up ahead.
Got it.
We'll look for him. Please, wait here until we send word. You lot really with the state army? Makes no difference in the end. Rescue's a rescue after all.
Understood.
I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please look out for her son. Children got caught up in this.
Watch out! You've been spotted! Oh, right! Hit it where it hurts!
Right there.
I'm weak against this! Do it again!
Aqua
Let's stash that
pill,
somewhere safe.
vitamins,
Great
and
find!
Doohickey.
Keep it!
All right, how's that?
It feels good to get stronger.
Bottled blade. Is that an item or? This is mace. Is that an ability?
What now?
I don't see it here. Not an archetype thing. Oh, here it is. Ah, unidentifiable bladed weapon obscured by mud. Have it appraised in town. Gotcha. There we go. Cures Hex with DK.
Great find! Keep it!
Now, before I go that way, I'm gonna go down this way and go to the right. I think that's the right way, which means that this is the wrong way.
Let's push through.
Meaning I want to go the wrong way.
Do it
Yeah,
again!
exactly. This is why we always go the wrong way first.
Nice.
Unless it is the right way. Breeze Igniter. A simple wind igniter enables the single target wind skill Mage Wind when equipped. And there's no water in here. This is, we've established this is a desert, right? There's a huge shortage of water. We didn't buy any water outside, so... Can I... Okay... Let's equip that. As these... Yeah, alright. Now, continue this way.
There they are. Forward!
That worked like a charm! Keep the
Easy.
pressure on!
Robust remedy. Alright. Where are you? I can't get out. Help me. Child, in must be in this room.
Don't tell me.
That should come in handy. Pocket it. Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Ivory staff. That's for a mage.
What now?
I suppose I could switch to mage. Am I able to switch to mage? Ah, there we go. That way we can have it default to back. There we go. Alright. Let's do that. Switch to mage for now. Magic +2. Alright. And yeah, we still got HP recovery, so that's fine. Alright. Under here. There's the kid.
Alright.
It's going to be alright. Are you hurt?
Okay.
Yeah, it was scary. Okay, well, let her know that his mother's okay. Your mother's worried. I'm sorry, I got lost. Don't be so hard on him, huh? Wasn't the lad's fault? Looks like he's okay. I'm gonna go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Oh, thank you. Well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous, honestly. I'm not sure even the State Army can handle this.
No.
We've got further business to attend to. Take care of the child if you would.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You be careful too.
Let's hurry.
Okay, need to regroup with the knight. What have we got here?
I love it.
Arm of Life. Oh, that's good. I need those. Noble Scripture.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Incense. That'll boost max HP, huh? Yoink. Oh, excuse me for a second.
What now?
Sorry about that. Okay. So over here. And there. There we go.
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting?
No.
Were people struggling to get away? You couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. There are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look!
'Tis a sorry mess that the royal funeral led to. Never have imagined. You have only Louis to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable.
And then...
It's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of his. You said that he is after the royal scepter? Yes, no doubt to offer it to his master. Once Louis takes it in hand, I fear the whole country will bend to his whims. We can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? So let's keep moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels is ahead. Try to keep up.
Damn it.
Stop him, regardless of the cost. Alright, let's move on up.
However...
You've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. Have to climb that whole way? This is going to take a while.
Yes.
Indeed we do. The Royal Scepter Chamber is at the top. Let us make haste. Do we have lifts in this world? We take the lift. Or is this going to be like Final Fantasy VII? Alright, so. I'm going to take a brief pause here for an ad break. But don't worry, we will be back in a few minutes. Alright? See you shortly. Alright, we are back. Let's get into the action, shall we? And see if we can unite with Hulkenberg. That's a name that'll inspire confidence.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance.
Oh, is this place going to be like the dungeon that you saw like explore in Persona? That's like the comments about it like being like really huge, like they're not kidding.
Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
The plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Arvi Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I see.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny if the prince was still alive?
Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Because he's a fucking fascist.
Well...
We can't reveal the reason for...
Revenge.
I suppose that's a reason.
The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows?
Hey there, Claude. Thank you very much for the raid. Hopefully your stream went well. Let me give you a proper old shout out there. Red. There we go. Ooh, Disco Elysium, nice. I really need to get back to Disco Elysium myself. Like honestly, like when I originally started playing it, it was like before the voice patch to sort of like voice everything. So I was like voicing everything in it. Well, most of it, like some parts did have voices. Just so emotional for me, to be honest. So yeah, I should get back to it at some point. To those who don't know me, I am Araxis Denacia, your revolutionary bartender. And right now, we're playing some Metaphor ReFantazio. Thank you very much, Darwin, for the follow. Welcome to the Fox Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. If you're sort of like tired from streaming, Claude, totally understand if you need to dip out or anything. Disco Elysium is an intense playthrough. Awesome game, but definitely takes it out of you. I really love how that portrays like communism and stuff. It really understands leftist infighting. Yeah, that sounds about right, Claude. Yeah, we're playing some Metaphor at the moment. Though usually where we do like Super Robot Wars and Olympus Company. So if you are interested in seeing those as well, feel free to drop a follow for that too.
Is that all you wanted to know then?
We're still quite early on in Metaphor. Like, it's still in the tutorial phase.
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Also, I do love a good polearm.
Naturally. How about you?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
Yep, thank you very much, Claude. Hope you rest well. And thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate it.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Oh, that was fast.
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
That's no good.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Ah, but he'll
Yeah, about Grius.
be along soon, won't he?
He's...
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but... Oh.
Damn it. Fabienne's taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside? Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
That's convenient.
Right. Let's hurry.
Alright, check your approval rating by pressing LB. Archetypes as manifestations of heroes can sense the fame of their user. You'll grow more popular naturally and by helping other people. Yeah, it's just a human corpse, don't worry about it, it's fine. In addition, mag proportionate to your ranking will accumulate daily at any coronation rock, where leading candidates' faces are carved into their surface by the king's magic. And collect multiple days worth of webs. Alright, so that's good. Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices of past heroes' souls. 8,121, huh? As of yet, thou art but a nameless wretch. In the time to come, We shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. The true king who the people wouldst choose must be as a culmination of the heroes of old. If thou wouldst use thy power as 'tis meant to be, the path will open before thee. Use thy strength for justice, and save the people of the realm. Make real the world that was beyond our grasp.
Whoa.
Voice belong to your archetype? It's true that under the king's rules, anyone could be crowned, even you. But I think stopping this calamity is way more important than worrying about that right now. Probably. Alright, don't be alarmist. Alright, so the mausoleum. An underground mausoleum that existed before the Grand Cathedral was built. The cathedral was connected to it for the convenience of the sanctists, and there is a passageway through the basement. Few locals know of this path, as most prefer the main entrance than to walk among the dead. And over here, Hulkenberg. Excellent. Iselin Hulkenberg. A Rusant Lady Knight met in Grand Trad. Once a member of the Royal Knights, he served the prince alongside Grius. Although the prince was formally declared dead, she believed that he survived the attack and searched for him alone. Given her social status, she was called by her family name during her travels, which she has become completely accustomed to the point that she introduces herself that way. Alright.
Let's move.
We'll free Alsace from his dying regrets. For his highness' sake as well.
Got it?
Worried about Maria. Let's just do what we can for now.
Let's go.
Okay, to the mausoleum to the left of the recruitment center. Let's go take a look. Alright. We'll have a chat with people here. What business do you have at the Grand Cathedral? We came to see Coronation Rock.
Sure.
We were just curious about the rock. We just take a look and then be on our way?
This?
It's a stone created by the royal magic. If faces appear in the giant stone king's eye, then they also appear here.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see who we have here. First up is Forden. It appears Louis is second. Third is... who is this? There's some other smaller faces too, but I don't recognize any of them. No telling where it goes from here, though. Still pretty uncharted territory for us.
Yep.
Now we know where we stand. Can we get back to it?
Hello there.
And I see the corp, the human. Came to see that monster. Don't come crying to me if you regret it. The human Louis cast aside. So creepy. Start to feel sick. Let's get out of here.
You little bastard, you.
There are so many conversations around me.
What is it?
What the hell's wrong with that rock? People's faces growing on it. Oh, it's creepy.
So irreverent.
You dare call it such a thing? I'll have you know the biggest face on there is that of His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden. Which was an Ishkia. They seem to be the faces of people supported by citizens across the country. Just as His Majesty in the sky said.
Oh, it's you!
In other words, the faces you see here are of people who have gained the public's trust. Trust, you say? What are you doing over there running in place? How utterly ludicrous. If Louis could ever gain enough support to be on par with His Eminence. Forget the rock. Is it even safe for us to be here? The human back there is far creepier.
What in tarnation's going on?
Big human. The officials really leaving its corpse to rot? What happens if it... Kossure. How has His Majesty's funeral come to this?
Look at that.
People are in an uproar.
What is it?
Indeed.
Can't believe it.
Those are all over the country.
A lot of Richies dying, I hear.
Beyond what the state army can handle.
Whoa!
Like that in the middle of their trad. Soldiers should stop standing around and do something. Herb seller! I need you to sell me your finest herbs. You interested in my shop's herbs? Well, sorry to break it to you, but I can't sell them to you. You see, my herbs are the finest in the land, and they are much too powerful for you. Now, before you get the wrong idea, let me assure you that it's not a matter of tribe. It's I've got a limited stock and only sell it to my regulars. How can I become a regular?
I can hardly believe such a thing.
How can I become a regular if you won't sell to me?
The gold.
It guts me how useless the state army is. Seems that the debacle at the Grand Cathedral won't be resolved anytime soon. I wager they don't even know what to do with that human corpse. Perhaps they should have dissolved the army before worrying about the Mage Academy, Mage Academy shut down? Hey, Melis! How you going? I don't know why myself. One day researchers like me had jobs there, and the next we didn't. We were robbed of our home, thanks to the church's meddling. All this prejudice against Elder like you is their doing too, you know. They must have some motive, if you ask me. Speak with the kindred soul under the church's heel. Take this! I'd like you to have it, as good luck. Yeah, that's, I think that's what a lot of us are doing, just trying to get by. All the best, okay? Hey, Zala, how you going? Alright. Oh, wait, Elder! I need to hurry away from here. What are you dallying around for? Get this carriage away from the Grand Cathedral! And he's not... Let's seem to be moving. I'm doing alright. Today's my day off, so I am enjoying that by doing a stream. I've recently started up Super Robot Wars T, which has been a lot of fun so far. So, trying to avoid getting stuck in a little thing over there. Yeah, I've been doing alright.
What should I do?
Surprise this is. Customers who come in days like these are real treasures. What'll be, lad? Got anything to say? That's same as before. Yeah, so let's... So, Broken Igniter, Noble Scripture, Tarnished Candelabra, and Onyx.
Now then.
All of those. And...
It's quite fresh.
Yeah, says there's a way. Yeah, so you've got those. I want to go and buy that strange item from that masked guy. We'll do that in a moment. And this. The Grand Cathedral from Louis is just impossible. It's no way. It's not just Louis that's tough. Private Army Healy has an elite force of warriors as well. All the white-clad. To be honest, I admire them a bit, but something else. Alright.
My husband?
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
In the end, it's someone else's problem. It is sad.
It is sad indeed. Pallid soldier. You see plenty like him on guard duty. Some just sit around, not moving a muscle. Others roll over on the ground, moaning. Hard to look into those dead eyes and not feel something cold grip your own heart. should give it a rest. I mean, like, I feel like we should be more concerned about this. Like, what is this, like a magic plague or something? That's not normal. Alright, that's not normal.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Monsters like that.
Why hasn't the army stormed the cathedral yet? There are still dukes and counts left trapped inside. I'm afraid a hasty invasion would only lead to more casualties. Your deeds be damned. The church must advocate for its benefactors.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
Sounds like the church.
I'm running out of options here.
You've made enemies of Louis. You know what that means? Not just his elite private army we need to worry about. Louis himself, an extraordinary mage. Once he draws that magic-imbued sword of his, the only thing that awaits is death. Monsieur Ray, we do against an opponent like him. A soldier to begin with.
This I can.
Maybe it was the life insurance policy?
Whoa, check this out.
The human Louis left behind over there. Oh, creepy.
This I can.
Oh, God.
The sacred ground.
Alright. Yeah, over here.
You there?
Meet again, young man. You still have plenty of goods and things from across the land. Interested? I'll get this and the sweet bun, I think.
Can we talk?
Except that hitting an opponent with this will make them forget things. Right now, you have 0. Thoughts? Oh, you have a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. Mindless mallet.
You there?
And soothing sweet bun. Baked sweet that eases your anxiety when eaten. Is that what you want? Yes. Anxiety is a really bad status ailment, so let's get that.
Hang on a minute, you.
Alright.
What now?
So, yeah, so cures anxiety. Alright, so this is an item that you throw at enemies. Gotcha. Let's forget on an enemy. Hold on.
Alright.
Oh, you can instantly travel to locations you've previously visited through the map screen. Yeah, okay. Comfort Concoctions, Recruitment Center, Grand Trap Magic Exchange, and the Hushed Honeybee. Moore's Phantom. Right, that's right, that's...
The Royal Guard is sloppy.
How...
What now?
Brazen Town. Will the water merchant help us out here?
It's quite fresh.
No. Okay.
But my comrades in
All
arms
right.
are still in there.
The Royal Guard is sloppy.
I might head over to the smithy to see if I can, like, identify those items I've got.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
I don't know if I can do that here, but...
Think of it.
Oh, that reminds me, I think we have something that needs appraising. I want to have this shop take a look at it. You don't have to go to a specialist to get your weapons, armor, and igniters appraised. Just ask any shop attendant and they should be able to handle it. Alright, yep, so unID'd weapons, armor, and igniters can be appraised at a shop that can be equipped and used.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
Hello there.
Heard there was quite a commotion. To buy a weapon to protect yourself? Appraise. It doesn't cost too much to have them clean it up. Let's do that. A two-handed sword forged from grand iron. Alright, it's not better than what we've got, unfortunately. We did kind of loot the dragon's treasure, so...
What do you think?
Yeah. This fire attack. Can't afford it, so it doesn't matter.
What'll I do?
Stop!
Oi, you! You're giving me a nasty look just now. What's the idea then? I wasn't looking. Oh, not at all. I felt your eyes on me. Give me an honest answer right now, or else.
What'll I do?
Racism. Discrimination. Okay. Is there
Welcome.
anything here nice for us that we can afford? Grand jacket, but that would cost about everything. Yeah, racism fucking sucks.
What'll I do?
And yeah, that was like trade Madge in, but we don't want to do that. You're an elder! 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 Go away! Even the kids are doing this, the adults are setting a terrible example. Oh, there's a human over there. You there, you should be careful. There are reports of a needier swindler around here. Wait, you're an elder? What's going on?
I'm just incredulous.
And who commands the dead? I found Louis' rampage quite satisfying. You believe this freak? Not moved from that corpse for ages, even as the stink gets worse and worse. He says a word no matter what I ask him. Ask me, mind folks like him might be creepier than the cadavers. Happens to this country, the poor are the ones who die first. Reality doesn't pull its punches, does it? Yeah, awful thing to witness.
What now?
You're not considered our party yet, are you? Alright. It's Louis. Finally did it.
Grand Cathedral, why? It's...
This is only open at night, right? Yeah, okay. And you're not going to be open, are you? Because
whatever.
Innkeeper's out. See you a lot lately, elder lad. Think you'll be stay a while? So be careful. Won't be more guards around the area. They'll come after us, even if we aren't doing anything. Try and keep a low profile.
What's happened? It's okay.
Yeah, I'm worried about Maria, but let's let Fabienne handle it for now and focus on doing the things we can.
What's happened?
Okay.
All right then. Let's go.
Let's head over here. Maybe I can go into the temple? I don't know.
What's happened?
Face in the sky, is that His Majesty? Alright.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Over there.
Humans.
But did you see that enormous corpse? Those creatures really are out in the wasteland. Louis is absolutely balmy. No How could he bring an abomination like that to the Grand Cathedral? I can't believe it. What a shock to my poor nerves.
Mother.
Come now, Mother. Despite how far we've come, you've much farther to go yet. But, Cuculus, will you be alright? If something were to happen to you, I need only make some small business transactions while I'm here. Worry not, I'll leave Grand Trad as soon as I'm finished.
Yeah.
That said, I'm due in Martira soon. You know of it. The people there eat bugs. A gloomy place, if I'm honest. Once my business is through, I'll pop by the village. Oh, I'll bring you a souvenir from Brailhaven. Ergo, is but a brief goodbye. You stay safe, Mother, and count the days until we meet again, for they shall be short. I feel like calling him Pompous Man is a little bit rude. Like, each encounter we've sort of like run into him, like,
What on earth are you doing?
like he's dressed in like maybe a little bit of a foppish manner, but I wouldn't call him pompous. Like that's like he's always seemed like rather like kind and like considerate of people.
Stop!
Very. What business you lot have in Grand Tread? Yeah. My, the vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome. Listen, what this accumulator does is none of your business, understand? Look at the Exchange Magla, go to Sunshade Row. Got no real business here, leave. How do you do such a thing? Eat that corpse at the Grand Cathedral. See, not that huge. There you go again. What is it now, a human or something? Regardless, the army will handle whatever it is that you're on about. But another proper scary rumor too. Apparently, Louis is the only one in the kingdom strong enough to defeat one.
Why?
I don't trust Louis. He's sus. Now for Lodo Tavern. Guess the tavern is still open, but is this really the time to take a load off? Alright. It's my dad. Louis is even in his right mind that he wants to be king. Please, my wife is still inside the cathedral. Why hasn't the military been sent in yet? Rescue operations are set to begin as soon as the proper precautions are in place and the most severe danger has abated. Like I've said 1,000,000 times already, just who is going to handle that danger? Why don't you just get some gauntlet runners ready and storm the place? I've been told that the gauntlet runners have already been dispatched to subdue humans elsewhere.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
The soldier is behaving most suspiciously. He's staring at me from across the street. Supposed to be keeping watch over the igniter shop. What does he hope to accomplish by fixing his gaze upon a fellow guard? I feel like that soldier across the street keeps looking at me. He's been doing it for a while now. Not for the church, so he's probably of a high rank. Did I do something wrong?
You little bastard, you.
New time. Yeah. Never the gaudy. Behead every noble. Sounds about right.
So foolish it arouses great pity.
He was outrageous as the rumors say. Oh, damn that Louis. I think he'd go so far. All because the military was left to someone like him. Louis was nothing but a peasant who gained his title through adoption.
That's terribly unfair.
Even know where he came from. Execute him, I say. Now, can we... We might be able to.
Closure.
Oh, an elder. Surprising that you would visit a church under the circumstances. And how may the church guide you?
Share our faith.
Judging by the sword upon your hip, I take it you are a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. If my wisdom was informed... Okay. I can't purify my gear yet. I need to become informed. Certain equipment can be taken to a church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and new special effects. I raise in the wisdom royal virtue. Yeah.
There's a share.
Yeah. No matter how sincere. Yeah. I sell stuff. The Palm of Life is bloody expensive though. Malady. Grilling Tintinabulator. Tranquilizer. Purified tea cake. And Thermos ointment. Okay. The phrase clausure contains lost ancient words within. Now, cast your eyes downward and put your hands to your face to pay your respects and bare your soul before God. Being while covering both eyes and both hands? I feel like not being able to see anything would make me more anxious. I'll go over there. Alright. Is there...
Damn it all.
Hold on, let me just quickly check the map. I'm gonna go to the Igniter shop. The price tag? Who has that kind of money? I suppose without that one, most people can't cast magic. In a matter like this, anyone could potentially wield magic. The price certainly restricts who can get one. Crystals and magic igniters. Aren't the crystals used as materials when they build the igniters? How are igniters even constructed anyway? I can't even begin to imagine how you would make such a thing. These crystals aren't merchandise, are they? They just seem like lumps of magla.
Incredible.
So this is the latest model of magic igniter. I admit, it does have a very high-end feel to it. At this establishment, we only sell the very best magic igniters in the whole country. It is our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. That's unacceptable, mate. First of all, magic igniters are premium high-end products. Even if I did want to serve you, I couldn't do so without the permission of an association representative.
What?
And just who is this representative? That would be Lady Brigitte Lycon, as she is also in charge of operations of this igniter shop. Come by again. I thank you for understanding. Have a good day elsewhere. You people are all racist. Alright.
Blimey.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Such a dangerous city. Come, let's hurry home. Oh, are we leaving already? I quite like the Flying Royal Palace.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
What if it fell down? That'd be worrying. In view of all the houses, our palace is just up there in the sky, making them seem so tiny. Not to mention the huge mess of the Grand Cathedral. The situation is just so out of control.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
We're not elves, we're Elder. Which, you might think of Warhammer 40k Elder, but we're not. Like, genuinely, like, we're pretty much like baseline humans, as we would call them. But humans in this world are more like things from Attack on Titan.
But why?
Damn it all.
A bit of a sore throat. I'll see how things go. If it gets much worse, I might have to call things a little bit earlier.
All right.
No lookouts that I can see. They will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well...
So quiet. Kind of creepy.
Even so.
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead. We cannot let that stop us here.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Let's go.
Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. We're going to catch him. For your sake as well.
All right.
Just as I thought. This area has yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here.
Now, where was I?
Let's go to Academia. Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. Do not to study any archetypes. I think you've studied them all, so... Hold on. I might quickly pick up Seeker with you so that I can inherit the heal ability. Just so that we've got some variety.
I see. Fascinating.
Yeah. And given up having met you, Seeker of Wisdom, who endures countless tribulations in the name of a better future.
All right.
500 mag, yes.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Okay. Voice of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. Thou art ready to see the world with new eyes. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker.
Yeah.
I see. So this is the soul of the Seeker. So be it. I'll do my best to prove worthy of the name. Restore honor to the nobility. Yep.
A new ability.
They're not going to change to it. Because you've got some quite nice melee weapons there with your Dragon's Indignation. However...
Alright.
Oh, I don't have the mag for that, unfortunately. Oh well, we'll just have to get that some other time. He's got the ability.
Oh.
So
You'll
back
come
to
again,
reality. Are we able to save here? Let's save the game. Yep, all good. And...
Look.
Yeah. This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
And let's head inside. All ready? So, clearly we're going to a dungeon here. Sure, let's go.
All right.
Let us enter. The way is straight ahead.
Doesn't it seem like...
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Look.
I need to get over there. That's locked. That's locked as well. Alright. That makes things easy for us. Just go through the door with the suspicious black fog. Wait! Getting a strange feeling from up ahead. It's the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. The lines were. What do you sense? No. I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, Nico? Going in.
Yeah.
Right. No time to second guess ourselves.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
What? I can't be.
No way.
Oh boy.
Alcest.
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please.
Oh, that was fast. Game over.
Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong! The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right! We do hunt Luis!
but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
Maybe we should have told her this before.
If that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path. Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will! Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard!
My heart is
Once
yours.
more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Alcest, I will see you freed.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name, with this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
What, like a warrior and knight? Or healer and knight? You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing A on a party member's turn. In order to perform any synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active characters.
I'm so sorry.
Jump. So, synthesis, team up.
Let us fight as one.
So we have jump thrust over here, which is with the warrior, and magic guard with the mage. Oh, that's interesting. Nullifies an elemental attack for all allies in the caster's row. Medium physical pierce damage to one enemy, lowers their defense for one turn. And so you've also got Protect Guard, which goes with the healer. And Hammer of Justice, Roller, Merchant, or Summoner. So Knight's Proclamation is a taunt. And half damage when ambushed. You don't get ambushed, right? Okay, so First Aid is a non-battle heal. I wonder if it's like particularly cheap or something. Increased defense and more defense, and physical strike damage to one enemy, decrease hit and evasion. Okay, so you're very defensive.
Nope, not this.
Alright, so Undead Grius.
Join with me.
Okay, so let's jump thrust.
I'm counting on you!
And thus I end it!
Let's do this!
Round slash. attack against all enemies.
Not the right move. Warrior!
Alright. Phantom Dance. Alright.
I won't hold back!
Can we burn the zombie?
Hold on.
Actually, no synthesis abilities. Alright.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand! Is that all?
No holding back!
And do that.
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Oh, she resists it, huh? Nice. Alright.
Vitus power. No.
Ice.
Let justice prevail. I stand waiting.
In the name of justice.
Keep drawing attention,
After me.
please.
No, I call upon royal power within.
Is that all?
Over here.
Mate! We can do this!
I'm obliged. Observe the enemy. Knight! No. Let us fight as one.
All right, let's go!
Roar with royal knights!
It's lucky we evaded one of those. Yeah, so I'm going to take a brief pause over here due to the ad break, and then we will resume the battle. Okay? Be right back.
I shall fight as the noble I am. I can't afford to hold back.
Alright, we are back. And it's time for us to make sure that Grius gets some rest, I think.
In the name of justice!
This isn't right for him to be used this way, after all.
Vanquish evil!
But let's...
By this power!
I stand ready.
There we go.
Alsace!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Okay.
Go.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Stat increase there. Increase luck. Rius Memento.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" mean. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
She knows her body best.
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Rius entrusted his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course. Fuck this guy.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
I'm sort of imagining Stroll as a little bit like a young Sean Bean or something.
Thus do you seek Luis's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Luis clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the Prince's life is saved, I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
Welcome aboard.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
Welcome, comrade.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Yeah, so study the knight class. Yeah, says the heroic embodiment of the knight from Hulkenberg. Yeah, try seeing what new power awaits you.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Makes sense.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
I mean, there's nothing we could have done. Like, Grius was going to do that anyway, so...
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting.
Of course.
I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination. Oh, rank 2.
Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage. Alright, that's nice. The voices of followers can now be heard even from far away. Not quite sure what that means.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Let's rest.
Why don't you rest early to prepare for tomorrow? Alright. And if I wanted to, could I go out? Day of Calamity. Ominous words uttered in parting by the Necromancer. He is attempting to alter Grand Trad somehow with magic, but what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind his scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives. And Royal Scepter Chamber. A room in which the Royal Scepter is kept, located on the upper floors of the regolith Grand Cathedral. The chamber exists to safeguard the Royal Scepter against theft in the event that it cannot be in the King's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell, making it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed. And on Hulkenberg, hails from the Hulkenberg family, one of the most prestigious noble families in Montario. While her father and brothers rose to prominence in the world of politics, her youth was marked by merit not with her wits, but her martial prowess, leaving her a black sheep among her family. In order to achieve success on her own, she overcame her family's opposition and went on to pursue a career as a knight, but after failing to protect the prince, he has been too ashamed to return home. And on Grius, his real name is Avid Alsace, but he goes by Grius for his work as an operative. He once caught the attention of the royal palace as a skilled mercenary, and was appointed the prince's swordsmanship instructor by the former king. As he was considered to be part of the prince's personal guard as part of his duties, he also helped give fundamental training to young knights. After the prince fell victim to the curse, Grius disappeared with him. He secretly returned to the capital in search of a way to break the curse. In the northern fort, he was sometimes appointed to positions of command due to clear experience that separated him from the other soldiers. However, he lost all of his men in the human attack. The weight of those losses makes him decide to handle Louis personally, rather than appoint Nico or Stroll despite their qualifications. I wonder if we could go to that place that only opens at night.
What?
Hulkenberg's room. She'll be angry if you go in without her permission. Oh. You can hear Maria's pained crying as Fabienne comforts her. Yes, to think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real night. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness. Oh, he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight, we shall all have our due rest, and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alsace's fight is a grand undertaking, and we cannot fail him. Fabienne's goods for the inn are all lined up. Don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone. Sounds fair.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, well...
Let's rest.
Yeah. Well, let's rest up. Yeah. Rest.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
Yeah, fair cop, Gallica. Apparently, we've been invited to academia.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The mag used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Nico's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again.
Hopefully, Sleep will end its vendetta against you, Melis. I think everyone should make a friend of Sleep, and make sure to reward that friendship with Sleep. It's... Even if I don't necessarily practice it myself, I find it hard to sleep too early, which is really bad for work days. I like to sleep in, but yeah.
You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Oh, and I don't think I thanked you for following as well. Thank you very much, Melis. Welcome to the Fox Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. Heroes Incense. That's more a... What's that? Yeah. Oh. So you may have come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the Heroes Incense you received from War. Use them in the item menu. Grant experience directly without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided.
That's alright, no worries.
And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such, a smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place.
Is the cat joining our party?
If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
110%. Absolutely. Always pet the cat.
If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
Something amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal on the ground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. Soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
Trivial, all of it. More importantly... rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will be only a matter of time. So close to the whole of the royal scepter. And is near its fruition, and the calamity draws even closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
Apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. For what he's plotting. I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Grius as well.
I'd say...
One last matter. I'm yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Nico, you seem best suited to the task. That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. You certainly got me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that, Nico? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. A fitting title for a company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but not so formal. I don't know if I could get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say. Better be served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right. Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this.
Let's focus.
Alright. So, Necromancer takedown. Louise's Necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Louise's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of the prophesized calamity. We have 10 days to do this. It's a difficulty 2 quest. Mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with the allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the Necromancer before the day of calamity. And on a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. Alright, so if you go to the dungeon, that's basically all we're doing. Otherwise, we can spend both the day and night doing stuff in town. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Alright. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly.
Hey there!
Got a sec? I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge? All this running from end to end must be so tiring.
So...
I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you could do something cool with it. Ruya said that sword was forged with Magla. A little magic. I think I can make it float.
Give it a shot.
That's what the prince used to do, remember? Let's give it a try. Picture levitating, then see if you can stand on it. While in safe areas like cities, press B to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. Increase your speed by holding right trigger.
We should go.
The first thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
Yeah, skateboarding.
Ridiculous.
Alright. So, let's save the game here. And yeah, I was literally thinking of that, Mellis. I was going to make like a wuxia joke about like riding on swords, because that's very much in like the vein of cultivation and all those like Chinese heroes and stuff. Anyway, like normally I'd go for a little bit longer, but I did mention before that my throat is starting to act up a little bit, and I suppose I have been reading like a fair bit, like in both this and Super Robot Wars previously, so got to make sure that you look after your voice, otherwise you risk doing damage to it, and I'd rather take a break now rather than need to take a break for longer, I guess. So yeah, we will wrap up here for the day. I do still have the intention of streaming Super Robot Wars T tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. If not, I'll call it and we'll do it on Sunday instead. So just keep an eye on things, either on Blue Sky or on Discord. I'll keep people in the loop. Now, let's go and raid somebody, shall we? Let's see, who is streaming what at the moment? And we'll pop on over and go say hello to them. Let's see. Alright. Let's go and raid Madramini right now, who is playing some RimWorld. I kind of want to play some more RimWorld myself. It's been a little bit since I've played. So I can do the next best thing and go watch someone play RimWorld, I guess. Alright. So, thank you very much as always for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright? See ya!